Good morning from day 59 on the Appalachian Trail. This morning we're starting the day in Kent, Connecticut. I'm currently walking to get myself some coffee because I want some. I got an egg and cheese on an everything bagel. I'm so excited about it. And then a Americano. I'm waiting for my stuff to charge over in the corner over there. So I'm kind of having a late morning. I mean, it's 7:30, so it's not really that late, but I probably won't get out of town until around 9, I would guess. Just because I want to charge up my stuff. I'm hoping this is my last resupply until Great Barrington, Massachusetts. So I want to get everything taken care of today, so I'm ready for 4 days out on the trail. And then I also have to wait until 8 for Ace Hardware to open so that I can get a fuel can, because they didn't have any at the IGA and everywhere else was closed by the time I realized yesterday evening. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy a nice slow morning and eat my breakfast and edit some YouTube videos. This morning I woke up at like 6 a.m. and laid in my tent for probably a good 45 minutes. I got out of bed, used the restroom, put my stuff on the charger, and then went back to my tent and laid down, and it was really nice. So I don't know, I'm hoping that today will be pretty fine since I'm doing 13.5 miles on the trail plus the 0.8 out of town, so a little over 14 miles today. But as long as I get to camp around like 7, I'll be fine. I'm not stressing too much about getting out of town too quick today, and it feels pretty good. It's like having a 0, but without actually having a 0. Man, I walked down to Ace and they only have the 8-ounce cans. I don't know why I thought the 8-ounce can was the small one. I wanted a 4-ounce can. I looked up online and saw they had the 8-ounce can in stock, so I was like, oh, how exciting. And it's the big gas can. So now I'm walking back down to like the area where I got coffee earlier, which is like a 1/4 mile, to some Sportsman. It's like a fishing store. See if they have a smaller gas can, if they're even open. The guy at Ace said that they're not very consistent. So I'm getting like a nice mile in before I start my actual hike today. I lost the outdoor store, not open, had to walk back to Ace. I should have tracked the mileage that I've done in town this morning, because it's at least a mile, maybe almost 2. So we'll see if I actually end up doing my 13.5 miles today. It's currently like 9:30, I think, and I'm pretty much ready to go. I just want to charge my GoPro batteries now. Like, my power bank is charged, so now it's just my GoPro batteries. I need to pack my tent and my bag, and then I will get out of here. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it'll be a shorter mileage day. But I had to get the big can of fuel. I have never gone backpacking with a fuel can this large. I'm honestly scared to see how long it lasts, because as I was walking over there, I realized this thing is gonna last me like 2 weeks. So that means I'm stuck. Like, it's not even just a temporary, oh man, I have a big old can. Like, I'm gonna have this thing until like Vermont probably. That's so annoying. So it doesn't fit in my stove. Like, it's not gonna fit in my bear can. But whatever, I need it. I was fully out of fuel, and I don't want to cold soak my food. So, especially like right now, it's actually a little cold in the mornings and in the evenings. So it's nice to have a warm meal and a hot coffee. And then the other thing in my hand is some bug spray. I ran out because I've been spraying myself like crazy because the bugs are insane. So I had to get more DEET. I was gonna try Picardin, but they only had Picardin in an 8-ounce bottle, and this is a 4-ounce bottle. I don't really want to carry more than that, so yeah, this is a necessity. I just can't deal with them. Well, it is 10 a.m. now. I am gonna leave soon, I swear. But you know, I have to charge my GoPro batteries a little more, so I got some ice cream. We're ice cream blazing. I didn't get ice cream yesterday because I was in the restaurant so late, so. And it's really hot. You guys, I had to. They forced me to get ice cream. I'm doing it. It's like 10:45. Finally leaving Kent. Getting on the trail. We'll see how far I make it today, but miles will be done regardless. Also, the sports store is now open. They do have 4-ounce cans of gas, but too late for me. Should have waited a little longer. Oh well. Alright, we're back where I left off yesterday, and we're immediately going uphill. And my pack is so heavy. I have like over 4 days worth of food, that huge can of fuel. I bought that bug spray, which is a liquid, which is heavy. Oh man, today's gonna be interesting. But we're here, we're back on trail, and that's all that matters. This baby food was on sale at the IGA yesterday. It says it's a full serving of vegetables and half a serving of fruit. And obviously it's heavy because it's wet, so I'm gonna eat it now before I do a big climb. Baby food. And down there, that's where I just came from. And it looks like stairs, but they are really steep. This is a 3 points of contact kind of descent. Made it to the bottom of the ledges, and now for the next like 4.5 miles I just get easy flat trail. I'm choosing to believe that it's going to be easy. I actually don't know. It could be a million rocks, but no, I think it's going to be so wonderful. Looks like a decent chunk right now is going to be a road walk, and then there's a field later. And when I say flat this time, I mean like flat. Like 4 miles and a wall of gnats. I think the elevation is like 300 up, 300 down. Like it's flat. That elevation is just naturally, because, you know, the ground isn't perfectly flat. I'm excited about this. The trail is still flat. I've just been walking along the river for 4 miles. We're coming up on the end of the flat trail though, and then the hills will start back up. But this has just been so nice. It's been such a peaceful walk. I don't have to think about my steps. I can just hike and think about whatever I want and kind of just let my mind wander. Well, that's the end of the flat trail. Back to the puds. Got some rocks at the end of the day. Trail goes there. Wow, that was more rock climbing. Okay. It's like 6:30 p.m. and I'm 1.3 miles from camp. I wish it was a little closer. Kind of wish I was at camp right now, but this is the bed I made. There's also like a 430-foot climb between me and camp. Man, I'm so ready to eat dinner and go to bed, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Yay. Hey, it's me from the future. I realized that I never closed out this video, so I figured I should probably actually do that and have some closure to this one. Basically what happened is I had a really rough rest of my hike and night, and so I didn't record anything. As you saw, I left town really early that day. It was like 10 or 11 a.m. and so I was still trying to do a decent amount of miles, and that put me at camp. It was like 7:30 or 8 p.m. so the sun is starting to set. There were maybe like 12 other people at that campsite, and they were all settling down into their tents for the night, and I'm setting mine up and trying to make dinner and everything, and my stove decided to just not work that night for some reason. I would like press the igniter and then it would catch a flame for like 2 seconds and then go out, and it did that over and over until it just stopped. Like the igniter stopped working entirely. And luckily somebody let me borrow their stove. I learned that the reason my stove wasn't working with a lighter was because I wasn't holding the lighter close enough to the base of the stove. So my stove works now, just the igniter is not as consistent anymore. But that was kind of the last straw after a long day. I was tired, I got to camp late, I was so hungry. My food, like I already poured my Nor meal into my pot with water, and then my stove didn't work, and I just kind of lost it emotionally. So I'm really happy that I had people around camp who are willing to help me out through that. So yeah, that's kind of all that happened. It was interesting. And then the second half of my hiking, I was kind of feeling that way before I got to camp, of just like, I was tired, I was hungry, I was ready to be done for the day. And a lot of this day, I don't think I really even wanted to be hiking, to be honest, because I remember taking a lot of really long breaks, and like one break where I was just laying on the side of the trail trying to decide if I should keep going or not. So yeah, I mean, this was just one of those days. They happen. And yeah, I thought I should provide at least a little bit of closure for this video. So let's hope for a better day tomorrow, and I will see you then. Bye guys.